once we finally got it together, we took it to Fox and they okayed it. Then it was trying to master the game show. Now, I've done movies.
Is it, because I do a game show.
It's tough.
It's tough.
It's tough. I'm sitting there like...
you want to play, but you need to know what's going on.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
I'm playing and ha-ha, the Google look at me, and then, hey, listen, you got to buckle down and know what you're saying because you done gave money to people that didn't play and you done gave people the song. So I really had to buckle down, learn how the format was, and learn that it's 3 teams that are going to battle against each other to see who's the fastest at recognizing the hot hit songs. Each time whoever answers the quickest gets the money. At the end, one team will remain and will take on the app Shazam, and if they could get 5 songs or 6 songs in a row, they win $1 million. So with that in mind, it was a great journey because once we got the contestants, that's when it lit up. Because these were people from regular, everyday America, not like how we're used to large sums of money. These were people like, if you think about it, had I not made it, like I remember going like, how could I rustle up $200 to get someone? How could I rustle up $100? I got to pay, I got to get my
You feel like you were rich
fixed.
if you had $100.
Yeah, like I remember my alternator when I was like, oh man, what I'm gonna do? I go to Pep Boys, yo, let me get it, and then I'll put it in, and don't worry about the service charge. I said, well, this costs out. Well, give me the one that somebody used. Give me the used one, and then I'll put that on there. And I smell like gas my whole life, because I didn't know what I was doing. But so it was those type of people. And what we found out was when we started doing it, no one played for themselves. Lady said, I'm playing because my mom lost her house in a fire. I was like, ah. Then one guy says, listen, I need medical benefits, and my friend doesn't have medical insurance and suffering from this, so I'm playing for that. And then what was a reoccurring theme was student loans.
Yeah.
One kid was like, I need my student loan paid for. Probably 10 of the people that we had needed to pay off student loans, which let me know we got a definite problem with that. But when the father and the son, yeah, that's right. She's like, I'm paying right now.
Yeah, she's like, I'm still paying on mine right now.
But I got this new bag, though. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, you got, okay, student loan. I see that you loaning to Louis Vuitton, baby. Yeah, but I got this. I had to have this bag, Jamie. They're playing for $250,000, and they win. The kid says, I could pay off my student loans. The father starts crying and says, I can now put my babies, my 3 little girls, through college, Jay. And you made this happen. And we didn't anticipate that. And it was, I started, I was like, I'm trying to be tough, but I was like, and so, that happened. And then another lady was playing for $346,000. She said, I never seen this kind of money. I could pay for my mom's stuff and this and another. And it was like, if she goes for it and she gets to 346, it'll be great. And her husband, she was from New York. She was like Jersey or something, little tan little lady. We call her Miss Tan Lady because she really tan. And she had the voice and she was talking and she says, oh my goodness, I've never seen money like this in my life. And I said, are you sure you want to go for it? And she says, well, her husband was annoyed. Ralphie, what should we do? And Ralphie said, it's okay, honey. You know what to do. Go get it. Make it happen. You know how to do it, baby.
They really sound like that?
Yeah, really sound like this. When you see it, it's crazy, right? So she goes for it. She wins it. And Ralphie, who was a tough guy, boom, crying, runs out, picks her up, and says, I cannot believe you just changed our life.
Yeah.
And then the last story is when someone won $1 million. Now, that was a little different because it was a young couple, and she'd been saying, like, yo, I really want him to marry me. That's what I want. I want a ring. I'm playing because I want a ring. And I'm like, yo, you don't want to marry her? He's like, Jay, come on, let's just play. But that was at the beginning. He's like, Jay, I'm just trying to. So even in commercial, like, yo, money, be cool. Like, if you want to on the show, you could ask it because, you never know what might happen if you win the big money. Plus, she's answering all the questions. I'm telling you, put that ring on the finger before she becomes a millionaire. Money, when I tell you she goes for the million. And money, I was like, do you realize in 5 seconds, because Shazam can can identify a song within 5 seconds. I said, listen, within 5 seconds, you can be in another tax bracket. Like, you can literally be like, how much I got to pay? Yeah, FICA, what is that? It'll be all of that, right? I said, you know what FICA is, right? What the hell is FICA? Why they get all my money? Anyway, so I always look, I said, FICA is really cashing out on me right now. So she goes for money and wins. She wins the $1 million. We go crazy, everybody crying. He crying. And immediately, the money changed him because she was like, I said, you still want to get married? She's like, I mean, yes, we'll get there. She's like, yo. She said, yeah, I do, but she jumped in my arms. Jamie, what are us millionaires doing tonight? And you know me, I'm like, what's up? No, but it was a earth-shattering moment that you didn't anticipate. We anticipated it, but not quite to that degree to where it's so much fun. And I had to learn not to judge a book by its cover.
Yeah.
Because you know me, I look and I see the brother. It was a contestant, and the hip-hop category came up. I was like, looking at that money, dog. Right? He didn't get any of it. I was like, yo, you know what this is, right? That's Nelly. You know who Nelly is, right? Right? But he got all the country western.
Yeah.
He got all the country western. I said, yo, how do you know country? He says, man, Jamie, when I was a kid, the bus driver, I was like, in 5th grade, my bus driver listened to country music, so that's how I got my country music. I said, damn, all right, cool. And then, promise you, it was a elderly white lady from South Carolina comes out, and she's dabbing.
No.
63 years old, dabbing. I said, what is it? She ended up winning the hip-hop and the R&B categories. Killed it. And I said, how you know about hip-hop? Well, Jamie, down there in South Carolina, some of my best friends are of color. I said, what? They of the color, Jamie. And it was so wrong and so right because, you know, that was just her life. She didn't know that she was probably offending me a little bit. But it was great because I'm from the South, so I understand. Said, Jamie, some of my best friends are of the color. So I had to learn not to judge nobody because everybody's idea or everybody how they got music was completely amazing, man. And it was, like I said, it was a week of shooting 3 shows a day, but every single show was something special.